Hold My Drink Extra Juice with Charlene and Ellie, a GoLoud original podcast, proudly sponsored by Pennies. Get this season's must-haves in a store near you.
Welcome to Hold My Drink Extra Juice, which is kindly sponsored by Primark or Pennies, the ultimate high street destination that has everything you need for this summer.
Whatever the occasion, large or small, Pennies are here to help you take on the world again. Whether you need a new outfit for a friend's birthday, a hen's, summer barbecue, or to update your holiday wardrobe, we know that Pennies literally has it all.
They do have it all.
You can just always rely on it.
Yeah, I say it all the time, the little dash before your summer holidays.
But just for anything.
Yeah.
If you're bored, get out to Pennies.
Just go.
Love it.
Yeah, and just have a little look at the little baskets and all. Pennies' latest drop contains everything you need to channel sunny day vibes, from stylish dresses, pretty cohorts, new linen pieces for summer, and stunning swimwear ranges as well.
Log on to www.primark.com/ie to check out all their summer pieces and see what's in your local store with their new stock finder.
So this is our bonus episode where we get to answer even more of your dilemmas. The inbox, Leander's Toes, is
exploding.
Yeah, exploding. So we're going to try get through them as much as we can, but there's only so many we can answer every week, and that's why we have the bonus episode, to answer even more. So our email address anyway is homemydrink@goloudnow.com, and you can pop them in there. So the first one is, oh, this is a long one.
Very long.
Wow. We're slightly hungover, by the way.
I simply could not read that.
Yeah.
Handed Charlene, you are taking the reins there.
Okay, I need to really focus now. Hi girls, love you in the pod so much, and I've been needing your advice on my situation with so long, and I just want an outsider's point of view, so please be as blunt as possible. I need it. So me and my boyfriend were together for a year and recently broke up. This is both our first relationship, first everything, and we are also both quite young, 17, 18. We broke up as he wasn't making an effort anymore. It seemed like he grew bored and fed up with having to make time for someone and didn't have much free time to do his own thing, so he called it off and I was completely heartbroken. I do realise now that was for the best, and I don't want to be back boyfriend or girlfriend anytime soon, but we both know we probably would get back together at some time if we both wanted to. We did the no contact thing for a week, and as I explained, it's the only way I can do a breakup for my own mental sake, and I was sort of getting on with it and being okay with being alone. He snapped me on Snapchat out of nowhere. We continued to snap for about a day until, you can always tell when someone's young when they talk on Snapchat, can't you? Like,
yeah.
We snapped. Like, I would never even think of that. Like, we continued to snap for about a day until I brought up the conversation as to what this was about. He explained that he did miss me and wants to get back chatting to me and texting me, and to long story short, get back together in a few months when we're both ready, but for now, take things slow. We both agreed that we wouldn't be entertaining any other boys or girls while this is going on, but I also found out he's been snapping other girls during the week of no contact we had, and I've said it to him. When I brought it up, he used the "sure, we're not boyfriend and girlfriend." I instantly asked him to shut all that down of respect to me if he plans on talking and texting and planning on getting back with me. I made it clear I won't do it if he continues to snap them. He says he will stop, but he have no way of finding out whether he has or not, as we won't be seeing each other. This whole situation has given me second thoughts as to what he actually wants, as I've not talked about a single boy because I've been so heartbroken, upset about the whole thing. I sort of feel like my trust has been messed with, and I'm hurt that he's been Snapchatting other girls while I'm sitting at home destroyed over him. This has really put me back a step, and I need to know whether I should leave now or give it a chance and see what will he actually do as I asked, or play hard to get. I also need to add, this boy has no emotional awareness and is sometimes very immature because of this, and also can't communicate to save his life, so please help. Love you loads. Girl, what's good about this man? She's like, he has no emotional awareness, very immature, can't communicate, Snapchatting other girls. No, I'm too young for that.
To be holding, I know, but in that moment when you're 17 and 18, they feel like,
no, I know, it's your yeah.
Oh, you've married yourself off in your head.
And I look back at that age, I'm like, I was literally married.
Yeah,
with 4 kids.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he wants his cake and eat it too. He wants you there, to have you there, to keep you
there,
there
comfortable.
Yeah, and he'll get back with you in a few months, but between now and then, he'll be doing what he wants, kind of thing. No, don't give him the power to keep you on the
long finger.
Yeah,
that's what it's called.
Yeah. I was trying to think what it was.
My dad always says that.
Yeah.
No, I think putting it on the long finger is putting something off for ages.
Yeah, no, you're not on a short lead. Is that what I'm trying to say? He's keeping you there, like, just so he has you while he does what he wants. Getting the best of both worlds, Hannah Montana vibes.
Double life fella. Like.
Yeah.
I think don't hold out for him. Don't give him the opportunity to do that to you. Like,
no.
So you pull back and you
take your power back. Yeah. Like, I think you know yourself. You tell us to be as blunt as possible. You know he's not good. Like, he's emotionally unaware, immature, can't communicate, and then this on top of it. Like,
I think she just needed reassurance.
but I think you need, what we needed us to tell you.
Yeah.
He's not worth it.
No.
You're so young.
Like, you're a babe.
And you'll look back at this age and be like, oh my God, thank God I'm not with him anymore. I promise you now. You'll, in a few years, text me and say, I can guarantee, I can put money on. You'll be like, oh my God, thank God I can get back with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't give him that power to have you there. Say, it's me or not.
Bitch.
Actually, and don't even give him that choice, because you don't want to be with him anyway.
Yeah.
He's all the bad qualities in a man.
The next one we have then is, hi birds, just want to first say how much I love the podcast. I wanted to email in my dilemma because I personally really value your opinions. I'm in 6th year in secondary school and I've been friends with this girl since 1st year. We had a big falling out with our friend group, but I stuck by her side and we became inseparable. The issue is that recently I feel as though we are distancing from each other. I find that we don't do anything together anymore and she barely tells me anything. We went and got a tattoo and all on her... She went and got a tattoo and all on her own and didn't even mention it to me. I know it's not a big deal, but since we are each other's only friend, I thought that she'd tell me before she wants to do something big like that. We're also planning on moving away for the year with each other and I'm worried that we won't get along. I haven't brought this up with her yet as I don't want to cause a fight since we never had one. I don't know if I'm overthinking it. Please, girls, help. Should I bring this up to her? And if so, how do I do it without causing a massive argument? Thanks so much. I love you.
And they must be moving away together.
I wonder why she thinks they're separating.
Yeah. Maybe it's like them coming to the end of their 6th year and it's like they can feel the end coming. Like, so it's like, is it that?
It's nothing to do with their friendship, really. Like,
well, that is weird though. Someone being your only friend and they're not telling you something like a tattoo. I feel like that's a big deal, kind of. Isn't it? Like, it's something you'd mention.
Would that not just
be in conversation?
Yeah, come up with conversation.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to go and get a tattoo.
Asking opinions on what tattoo or like something, do you know what I
mean?
Yeah. I think it doesn't have to be a big conversation. Just, you could even text her and be like, feel like we're drifting or something, a little sad face. Like, not the emoji, just a little 2 dots on a little.
Oh, that one.
Little bracket. Was it upside down bracket? Yeah.
I actually don't know what they're called.
Yeah, I think just something like that. Like, and to open the conversation, that's not going to cause a fight then. If you go out and be like, I feel like...
all defensive and that'll cause a fight.
Yeah, just have it be a conversation, not a fight, and be like, feel like we're drifting. Sad face. You okay? Or you... Yeah. Is everything good with you or something? She can't come back at you with any kind of mean thing then.
Yeah.
At all.
If it's just a normal conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
Because she might be feeling it as well, and then at least if it's both brought up, they could squash it and then...
Yeah, and it'd be done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it just needs to be a conversation that's had, because it'll just annoy you, and if you're moving away together, you kind of have to like figure things out soon and make sure that she like still wants to go and things. Like maybe it's something like that as well though, that she like is having second guess thoughts about it, like moving away or something, and she's kind of dissing herself because she feels awkward that she doesn't want that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think have the conversation.
Bring it up with her anyway.
Yeah, just in a casual way. Literally, I feel like we're drifting. Is everything good with you? Easy. It's not easy, but it's the best way.
That's right. Sprite smells mad weird.
It smells weird.
Yeah, the cup.
Oh.
Ew, I feel a bit nauseous.
I feel a bit sick. Okay, next one is, hey Charlene and Ellie, I don't normally write into podcasts, but my head is all over the place and I could do with a girl's perspective. Oh, the man. I'm a male, aged 20, and back before Christmas, I met my ex who's also the same age. From the first second I met her two best friends, I could sense they didn't like me. They were planting doubts in her head about me, even though they don't know me personally. This went on for weeks, and in March of this year, she broke things off with me because one of her friends lied about seeing me with my arms around another girl on a night out. This was a massive lie, and I tried telling my ex that, and I even suggested to her friend might have mistaken me for someone else, but my ex wasn't having any of it and ended things saying she couldn't trust me. We've been split up since March, and I haven't spoke to her since. I talked to my friends about it, who are all lads by the way, and they said I should just walk away from the entire situation, but I can't shake the feeling that her friends were secretly plotting against me the whole time, because as I said, I got the feeling very early on they didn't like me. I feel like they got into her head, and that's why she broke up with me. My question to you is, should I reach out to her and try and make her see that her so-called best friends are lying to her and that they just had it in for me all along, or should I just leave things as they are? I can't get rid of the feeling that her friends are deliberately sabotaging her life. I know we will probably never get back together, and to be honest, I didn't don't like her in that way anymore, but I still care. I don't like that her friends are lying to her and ruining her life. I could really do with a girl's perspective on this. Oh. Do you think it's one of them things you have to live and let die?
Just let it go.
Yeah.
I think.
Not in the nicest way possible.
Yeah.
Let it go, like...
I think bringing that all up again, like, you're not going to get anything out of it. Like, you're not going to...
Yeah, it's apart from draining your own energy, like...
I think the best thing you can do is just move on for her.
Yeah.
Let her find out that herself.
Yeah.
If she's going to, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that shouldn't be your job to have to do that.
And is she really gonna even believe it if she broke up with you? She literally went to the extreme of breaking up with you because of what her friend said. She's not gonna turn around now and be like, oh yeah, maybe they're lying.
Yeah.
She probably would have had that thought already and just didn't think it, like. But yeah, I feel like it's a bit of a cop out for her as well to like break up with him over that.
It's a bit mad, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Straight away, like,
I can see why because if it was me in his situation, I'd be so frustrated. I'd be like, oh, I didn't do it. Like, they're telling you lies, but like, she's not going to see that. And it's going to actually frustrate you even more.
I'd say that's what most of this is just frustration.
Frustration, yeah. Because you want people to... It's so frustrating when you hear something that's false about you and you just want to tell everyone who's heard it the right thing. But you can't. Like, sometimes you have to be like, right, they're going to have that opinion.
Let them have it.
He doesn't even like her in that way anymore.
Yeah.
So
if you don't like her, I think...
Yeah.
No. Just...
It's for your own closure, but sometimes you can give yourself that kind of closure and be like, I know.
Once you know you didn't do it, so...
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. And I think she's more likely to believe her friends than you. You come to her now, you're her ex. If you come to her saying, oh, your friends are trying to ruin your life, like, she's like, yeah, what? Like, what do you know what I mean? She'll see it as you kind of trying to get back in and trying to get her against them. So I think...
Leave it.
Yeah. In this situation, just give yourself the closure that you deserve.
Close that chapter.
Yeah, 100%.
The next one then is, hi girls, your advice would mean a lot to me on this one. Well, long story short, I've been with my boyfriend, fiancé for 10 years. He proposed in January. But basically, he hasn't always had the best relationship with drink. He's never known his limits, leaving me so upset and always taking him back. He's the best person ever when sober and I love him so much. He made me fall in love with him by always making me laugh and being so attentive and being there at the hardest times. So it's not that he drinks all the time. It could be months, but when he does drink, it breaks me. He's so mean and disregards my feelings. Am I a silly girl for staying for all the right reasons with one really big flaw? I'd love your help on this. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for you're always being there for us girlies. He's like killing it.
Love you.
Thank you. Love you.
Oh.
I wonder if she said it to him before, like, you were a melt on the drink. Some people just don't suit drink. I'm starting to think it doesn't suit me, to be honest.
Really?
Well, the way I'm feeling now, I never want to see one again.
Really?
I can't keep my eyes open.
Really?
No, yeah, I might just do the rest of this episode with my eyes closed.
But do you feel sick other than the tiredness? Like, you're not...
No, I'm just exhausted.
Yeah, tired.
That's all. Yeah, I wonder if she said it to him before. Like, has it been a...
Definitely. Surely after 10 years.
I wonder, was he always like that?
Like, I wonder what he's like the day after. Like, does she say, oh, you were a dickhead last night?
Yeah.
Like, how does that kind of come up? I need more information. God, I don't know.
Like, is it worth ending a 10-year relationship over that?
It's easy. It's easy to say.
Yeah.
We said, yeah, but like, I know it's not as easy
No.
to do 10 years. Like.
I think this is like a compromise type of a thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's okay. We're playing footsies under this table.
I know, I was touching there. Yeah, it's a thing where you say to him, look, I actually can't be with you anymore. If you're drinking like that, you turn into a different person. Even try recording next time he does it. Because sometimes I feel like sometimes people actually forget everything when they drink. If they're that drunk, like, and they actually, you mightn't even realise how bad he's been. Maybe he's had that conversation before, I don't know. But maybe record next time, be like, this is what I've put up with. And like, at the end of the day, I know it's only when he drinks, but like, that's also, it's still him. It's still him being awful, like. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because he's nice when he doesn't, like, he's still, that's like saying, oh, my fella's nice to me Monday to Friday and then
Saturday and Sunday.
I mean, yeah, like, that's still a big kind of, not big chunk of the time, but it's part of the time they're together, like. I don't know.
I think you need to really let him know that this is how you're feeling, though. Like, now to be like, I'm seriously considering leaving you if this keeps up, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, can you change someone's attitude on the drink? Maybe just don't drink as much.
Just don't drink.
Just don't drink.
If I knew I was like a started being
Raging lunatic.
to everyone I drink, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I literally wouldn't. So I don't think you're stupid for staying, because it's very easy to say, I'll break up with him, but like it's 10 years. But also it's a big deal. I think don't think that's not because it's only that he drinks the odd time, but he's still being mean to you for that odd time, which isn't okay. So I think maybe have the conversation of like, look, should you be drinking if you're being so horrible to me? Like,
And
should you want to drink when you know you're being horrible? That's a sober decision that he's like, right, I'm going to start drinking now, and he probably knows what he's going to be like. Do you know what I mean? So it says a lot about him that way, but I think having the conversation of him stopping drinking
doesn't suit him.
Yeah.
Scrap it.
Yeah. It's not as easy, obviously, for him. I don't know if it's like, I don't know. Never knows his limits. Oh, I was taking him back. So obviously they broken up before over. I think maybe
Scare him.
given the ultimatum of like me or the drink. And if he picks the drink, well, that kind of says it all.
Yeah. He's made his decision.
Yeah. Last one is, hey Shirley and Ellie, love you on the pod. Oh, sorry. Love you pod so much. And the live show was amazing. I'm in desperate need of advice. So I've been seeing this guy for 5 months, and 2 months ago he told me he's going to Oz for a year or 6 months if he didn't like it. I said I would keep seeing him as we both were only out of long-term relationships. Mine was 8 years and had originally wanted it to be casual. We both ended up liking each other and seeing each other a lot. Dates, hotel stays, and lots of staying in each other's houses. He came to see me in my hometown at Christmas. He didn't meet any of my family and travelled to the city I live in to see me right up to the day before he left. We said if we're in the same place at the same time again, we might make it work. He's been texting me every day since he left and rang me a few times at the beginning, and we were on the phone for hours. I feel so heartbroken. I feel like I'm waiting for him because we're still texting, and he keeps saying things as if we're in a relationship. Should I keep it chill and still keep texting until he comes back, we can pick up where we left off? Or do I just stop talking completely because it's hurting? I'm worried if I stop talking that it'll stop the opportunity of us ever being something again, as I think I like him more than I did my ex from my 8-year relationship. Thanks for your help. You make me feel like all my little issues can be solved. Oh, that's so lovely. I think like a year long distance, like, I know that's straight, it's heavy, but like I've seen someone I followed this guy that I met on holidays like years ago, and do you ever like follow someone that you haven't seen in years, but they're like their little life from Instagram? But he was with his girlfriend, and she moved to, from what I gathered, Australia for the year, and then they didn't even see each other in the year because it was COVID.
Oh, balls.
Yeah, and they'd run long distance for the year.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but like I think that's not that bad.
A year flies in.
A year
it
fucking
just
flies in.
It sounds scarier in your head.
It does.
Or when you say it,
Yeah,
like,
out
you
loud.
think about a year, like that's so long, but think of it like it flies in.
It will be. It's hard though at the start or something. I feel like to do long distance, like, as in like say you're with someone for 3 years and then they decide to do a year in Australia. Like then at least you've had them years, but like this is the honeymoon phase, and all you want to do is see each other, and he's in fucking the other side of the world. What if you're hungover and need a hug?
Like today.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think if it's hurting you, try and pull away from it. Like, don't put yourself in a position to be hurt. So she said that texting him is hurting her.
Yeah. She feels heartbroken, feels like she's waiting for him.
But do you want to wait for him? Maybe you need to ask that.
Maybe have that conversation with him.
Are you willing to wait for him?
Like, could you say to him, I don't know, he's saying things as if they're in a relationship. So next time he says something like that, I don't know what that could be, but like off the top of my head, but like maybe like, oh, does that mean we're... Do you know what I mean? Just see what he means by that and clarify that first before you decide if you're going to wait for him.
See what he says?
Yeah. But like, you can still pick up where you left off even if you stop talking to him now. You don't have to just talk to him for a year just so you can get back with him. So, I think... I don't know. I think keep talking to him. Like if you liked him that much.
Yeah, if you are that mad about him and you do see it going somewhere, and if it does have the potential to work and you're getting that vibe off him as well.
Yeah.
I think there's no harm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you like him more than your 8-year relationship. Well, I feel like the best things happen with times like that when like we always get messages in and people, people literally moving away or like something like that. But I feel like you're 5 months in, you kind of would know whether he's right for you or not. And yeah.
And if you're willing to wait.
You went into it, yeah, exactly. I think have that conversation with him though before you do, because if you in your head are waiting for him and then he turns around and he's like, I'm seeing someone else over here or something, then you'll break your own heart. So I think have that conversation with him and see what happens. But like, I think it can be done. I think if you're afraid of the distance, like, I don't think it's that bad.
No, yeah. Australia is different kettle of fish.
It is. It is. But I think you can make anything work if you try.
If you want to. You can make it work if you want to.
If it's only a year. But then I'm afraid, what if he loves it and wants to stay? And then you're like, fuck me, I thought it was going to be 1 year. And then
she might move over then.
She might, yeah, true. Love will always conquer everything. Thanks so much for sending in all your dilemmas. So these were all sent into the email address. So it's holdmydrink@goloudnow.com. And that is it for this week's Extra Juice. New episodes of Hold My Drink Extra Juice come out every Monday, and our main episodes are out on Wednesdays. Thank you to Primark for sponsoring this episode.
Thank you, Primark. We love you so much.
And make sure to like, rate and subscribe to the podcast on wherever you're listening.
Yay.
And we love you.
Love you loads.
Bye.
Hold My Drink Extra Juice with Charlene and Ellie. A GoLoud original podcast, proudly sponsored by Pennies. Whether it's stylish savings, a new double snuddy, gym gear, or some beauty bits you're looking for, Pennies is the ultimate high street destination.